And then it's going to be us.
Ta-da! No, not yet.
Just hang on, it's coming. Don't
That was
worry.
quite a few more seconds.
Yeah, well, you know what? I still need to work out the bugs and the kinks.
It is not
Oh,
on
look at that.
your page.
Look at that. We're not.
Oh, here it is. We're not wet.
We're not actually here. So I'm going to need a second here because all of a sudden, it's weird. I need to go here.
Loading.
There.
Here, I'll do this.
What does it say?
Loading. It's a little comment. I don't know what happened. John tried to change things up, and now we are dark.
Yeah, it's kind of.
But we are here. You can hear us. I know you can hear us, and I know there's people here. Let me see who is here.
Oh my goodness.
John forgot to turn the camera on, maybe?
No, that's fine.
It might be it.
It might be.
It might be it.
Oh my, look at that.
It is it. Oh, we love my husband.
Hey, this is how it goes. It's Monday morning. Cut us some slack. Because...
That's no excuse. Good morning, Keith and Wendy. I'm glad
why
you
are
saw
we so bright?
our dark screen. Because we are very bright. Because it's so gray. See, the two-tone gray? That's what it's like outside. Gray.
I'm going to try and see if I can't fix our video. So you can talk, honey.
Okay, well, I'm just going back to see Lori Gall is on this morning. Good morning, Lori.
Hello.
I saw the house that Al posted. Is that your guys' house? Because it's quite lovely.
Yeah.
For sale.
Brightness. See, the brightness went down.
Oh, see, yeah, I've got real big bags under my eyes. Make it softer. Do something.
Yeah?
I don't know. For whatever reason, I was tired. I only got up at an hour ago and...
Yeah, this is going to be a weird day.
We're either going to be really dark or...
Yeah.
That's okay. It's working. Whatever it is.
Yeah, we'll just stay like this.
But again, you're not getting chats on here, right? You never fixed that?
No, I didn't. And you're going to do it on there.
Oh, and then he gets mad at me for looking at my phone. I'm supposed to look for the chats, but then I can't see them. And
so we've had
difficult.
Lots of fun. What have we done? We went to Olds to visit some family friends.
Yeah, my cousin and her husband live in Olds, and we love them to pieces.
Yeah.
So they invited us to come and spend the night.
Olds is huge.
Olds is a small little town.
They've got lots
cute.
of shopping stuff there.
We didn't shop, thank goodness.
We did garage sales.
We did some garage sales.
Which was awesome. Didn't get anything, but she did. She got wine stuff.
I did, yeah. I got these cute, cool little stoppers that you can put on any bottle, so not just a wine bottle.
But any bottle, like what? Like a soda bottle?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a rubber stopper. So, when Lynn comes over and she brings the Prosecco over,
yeah,
we can put it on that. So, yeah, it's a lot of...
Like you guys have had any left over.
Well, we don't drink it all at once, though. It has to sit for a while. We don't want the bubbles to go away.
Whatever. I've got coffee today because I didn't drink it first. She gave me lots. I think she wants me to have a heart attack.
I just want him to try to be pleasant for once. Good morning, Jeff. How are you this morning?
Yes, we will call you, and I think if we can this week, we'd love to see you guys.
No, we've already discussed. They're off starting next week, so we're going to spend some time with them next.
Excellent.
Because this week, he was available tonight, which we're not, or Friday, which we're not.
Yeah.
So.
What else did we do? So the garage sales were good. In Olds, there was a 55-plus community that had a lot of garage sales. And it was all stuff that 55-pluses would have.
Like wine stuff. There was actually one table had a lot. I don't use a lot of different kinds of wine stoppers. I have a couple that I really like at home. But I bought one that's a pretty heart. It's quite lovely. Keith is on and Monica said good morning.
Good morning.
So good morning, you guys. I had something to say and now I forgot.
It's 2 hours to get to Olds, so we stayed the night. And saw Mike and Alice in there, which was lovely as well. They surprised us, and we had more steak. I do love Alberta beef.
Yeah, we are getting, and our friends are quite lovely because some of them have visited us and they know what the steak situation in Mexico. I mean, yes, you can get a good steak there in Mexico.
Monterrey.
From Monterrey, mind you, the stuff that we bought at Costco was pretty good that we cut ourselves. Lori, in response to the house, if it was theirs, no, it's a friend's of theirs house. So, well, you can tell your friend that they have a lovely house. And my mom said it is green too, and it is very green.
It is very green. Oh, does it look like there's flowers coming on some of those
Those
trees?
are bleeding hearts. I mean, not real bleeding hearts, but the flowers, the bleeding hearts. I love those flowers. My grandma used to have them at her house.
Yeah, we're looking up because we're still in the basement.
Well, just because that's the best place to do this video now.
If it was sunny out, we could be outside.
But last time it was sunny and it was like
It's
9.
cold. It's so cold.
It'll get. I'm sure one day we'll be able to have one outside and show them the outside.
Yeah, maybe. June 21st is the longest day of the year.
And if it's going to be as cold as they say it is, it'll be long.
Sun's already coming up at 4:30. I don't know how much earlier it can come up.
That's weird.
It is so weird.
So long in Mexico at 7:30ish.
Yeah, we were at a friend's house, and I think Christie had mentioned this, and I'm like, it's time, and she looks out the window, it's still light. It's 11 o'clock. The sun's just going down now. She's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Because for us, that means it's 7:30, 8 o'clock, maybe 8:30 right now. But yeah, not 11. So yeah, a lot more sun here. What's going on at home with the sun? There's lots of clouds. So
it's been rainy at home in Mexico.
Yesterday was kind of okay, but there was one time where our solar panel got down to like just nothing. So it must have been so dense with clouds because it goes like here and then right down to here and then straight back up again.
Yeah.
So that was weird.
Yeah. One thing about that community garage sale, because it's a 55 plus, and one of the houses was selling, one of the people were selling their house too. So we're talking away, and he says, yeah, well, you have to have been born in, and then he pauses and he looks, and he's like thinking, and then he's like, well, you have to be 55 or older to live here.
So Christie's like, I'm not old enough to live here, so I will just have to pass on that.
And go back to Mexico.
She really was.
You know what?
Like that.
Why play with them? Why would I let them think I'm that old already? Sorry for any of you that are older than 55.
Yeah. So we've done some shopping. There's not. Something's wrong. I used to love shopping, and now I don't.
Good. That means we might not have to buy an extra suitcase to go home.
It's so weird.
We, you know what though? Things are expensive here, and the shelves are not really full.
Yeah.
So it is weird to see that, because in Mexico we never had any of that. But going into some of these stores, and yes, I get it that at this time of year they are switching things over to more summer stuff, but the I guess the selection has really been like, I haven't even bought a dress yet, you guys. It's hurting. It's killing me.
Yeah, we haven't been to West Ed yet. I think I'd like to go to West Ed later this week.
Yeah, we haven't been to West Edmonton Mall. We haven't really done like a real shopping.
But I don't want to. There's lineups and crazy people out there. They've got masks on, and they're like zombies. I must buy with masks on.
They're really not that bad.
Nobody's passed out yet, though.
No. I mean,
we went to the place for brunch yesterday, the beer house.
Yes, Mackenzie manages. She's the assistant general manager of the Canadian Brew House out in Windermere, which is kind of southwest, I guess.
They can take 700 people in that restaurant.
It's a huge restaurant.
They've got a patio area that Christie did not see. Stunning on the second floor. And you wouldn't even know there was a second floor because the roof is so high, but you have to continue to go up the stairs and then boom. So they have a bar upstairs as well as this huge rooftop terrace. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. And it's in Windermere. Windermere, that's a lot of shopping in that area. Yeah. Holy cow. Yeah. They've got Canadian Tire, Walmart.
Actually, it's a whole little town.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, actually, theirs is probably.
It's got to be bigger.
Big.
Yeah, it's got to be bigger than Southside Common. It has to be. It's called Currents, something like that. And then kitty corner to that, there's another shopping area. Huge.
Yeah, lots of little shops and restaurants, and I'm sure we could manage to go there for lunch one day and do some shopping over in that area. Kenzie would love shopping. It. Well, I need to get a few things. There are a few things we need to get.
Yeah. So had the chicken and waffles for brunch on Sunday, which is
Lori
good.
Ramsey is saying good morning. Good morning,
Hello,
Lori.
Lori. So we never had chicken and waffles in the States. We keep going and keep seeing, and people say, "Oh, you got to go to the chicken and waffle place." We haven't. So I tried chicken and waffles, and it was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. Shay, she's so pensive with the syrup. I'm kind of like,
Which makes it super, super sweet.
yeah, their potatoes are spectacular. They really are.
I had their skillet.
Yeah.
And I had to change it around a bit, right? I don't like mushrooms, so I just did a ham and bacon, an egg and cheese and onions, and it was really yummy.
I'm married to a princess. Every time we go out, she's like, I know the average person likes their meal that way. I'm not average. So I'm going to change it this way
I'm
or
like
this
a
way.
butterfly.
And I'm like, you know what? Just give me this. Nothing special, just the way you make it. But she's got to have it special all the time.
That's because John eats so fast he can't even taste it. Let's be honest.
It's true. It's true. But at the same time, it's like, come on, let's make the lives of these people easier.
No, I didn't. I wasn't being rude. I just asked for a few changes, and
you always ask for changes.
But why should I eat something that I don't like?
Then let's not go to a restaurant. Let's just make what you like.
I don't like anything to make. I like to go to restaurants.
This is what I live with. And
really?
It's been almost 32 years of this. And the older she gets, the fussier she gets.
No, I'm just more discerning, which is why you better start being a little bit nicer.
Wow. So yeah, my face is really itchy here.
It's so dry.
So dry. Yeah.
Very dry, yes. Yes.
I know, because back home the humidity is very warm. We're very high.
Very high, yeah.
Here, very low. So it's sucked out of our body, and it only leaves fat. So it takes your moisture, only leaves fat. We're little balls of fat walking around on Wonder Woman legs. Thanks,
Lori
Uncle Kelly.
is saying that 17th Street and Whitemud is not bad. No, they have a nice little area there too with a lot of little shops and things. And then Jennifer is asking if the storm missed us. Yeah, that was south of Calgary, which is about 3 hours.
Yeah, wow, that's
it
crazy.
Did rain here last 2 nights actually, but not like what Calgary got at all. That was brutal.
Yeah, Christie and those guys were talking about the pictures with the broken glass. I haven't seen anything. So
people's windshields got broken and the backs of their cars and siding on the sides of houses. Pretty brutal.
Chewed up like a little raccoon.
Yeah. So I'm just checking. There's nobody else making comments. There's just a few people watching, but.
So what do we want to talk about today, Henny? It's just we always talk about the coldness here.
Well, that's kind of what's affecting us most right now. What's affecting you guys? What do you guys want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about today?
That's I know the beaches in Bucerias were supposed to open today.
Yeah,
and the Nayarit government actually backed out of an agreement with
Jalisco.
Well, Puerto Vallarta specifically.
Yeah.
And decided not to open up. But they're still opening up the hotels and the pools. So how is that different? How is it better to be at a pool or a hotel than at the beach? Yeah. I don't understand their logic. In their minds, they're trying to keep people safe, but...
That governor needs to go. Needs to go.
Jamie Cuevas.
Yeah. Jaime.
Whatever.
Yeah. Jaime. Yeah, it's very weird.
No, it's really unfortunate because the people need to know that things are opening, so they'll start making plans to come back and visit. Yep. If the beaches and the pools aren't open, they're not going to come back, and our season will be ruined again. So it would be very unfortunate if he didn't start doing it soon, so people can start making plans.
Yeah, so write the governor and say, open the beaches.
Open the beaches. Open the beaches.
Yes, we should protest. We should get them to open beaches.
They'd come in with the army and they'd shoot us.
You guys go and protest and get them to open the beaches. No, I'm kidding. I would be at the front. It would be like, shoot me first. Please.
A princess should eat what they want. Thank you, Keith.
Yeah. So when we lived in Canada, she never said, and no cilantro, please, if she remembered.
I did yesterday. No cilantro, please.
Yeah, we had cilantro with our dinner, which was odd because Christy doesn't like cilantro, and
It was
she made
Shay.
dinner.
Shay bought cilantro and brought it into this house.
Christy's like, I'm gonna be sick.
Don't even like her anymore.
Yeah, so you can't even make what you like.
Nope.
Yeah. So, I think it's very strange the way the world is. It's so weird seeing lineups everywhere and social distancing, and you see signs everywhere. Oh, at the garage sales.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Bylaw was coming around.
Bylaw enforcement in Olds, Alberta was going around and being bullies, and they made everybody tape, where you go into
Arrows on the floor.
These are
around.
garages. These are people's garages. So they had arrows. So you go in this side and you go in this side. And dear God, if you try to go in through the outside.
They had to have bottles of hand sanitizer available. They had signs that say respect the distance. And yeah.
This has never happened before. It's probably going to happen again because this is the government just controlling us now. This is getting stupid.
Okay.
No, but that irked me that I couldn't figure out why everybody had tape on their floors and stuff. But yeah, Bylaw was going around being bullies. He's are bullies.
Cute. He's just not that smart. Let's
Who?
be real. You couldn't figure it out just by looking at it?
Well, every one we went to. It was like 12th one that I realized. They all have tape.
We didn't go to 12.
No, we didn't.
It might have been 5 or 6. All in the same little community. Which, again, super cute community.
Very
super cute community.
And it's right on the side of a quarter section that has just been planted, so it's very green and lush. And there's a big wood grain silo. It says Pioneer on it. And
Elevator, they're called.
Elevator. A grain elevator.
Yeah, it's a big, bright orange one.
In the last 20 years, so much has changed in Alberta. Like, while we've been in Mexico, things have just continued to progress here. And in Vallarta, we've got more car dealerships now.
I love you more, Lori. She says cilantro tastes like soap. We are sisters.
Yeah.
Lori said we are waiting to find out about quarantine when coming back. And that's the other thing, too. Canada has to release that.
Oh, my God. Canada.
Otherwise, they're going to...
Yeah. Canada's nuts, too. I think America is the only one that kind of makes sense, and it's only, I think, the red states.
But some states some of the states in the states,
yeah, they're bullies
are quarantining
They're
and
bullies.
stuff too. But
yeah, you know what? I'm sorry, people are dying, but nobody's dying of anything else. It's only COVID. Only COVID.
we've talked about this so much. We don't have to talk about people dying of COVID or
So,
not.
no,
COVID.
I watched a very interesting video of a military nurse who was working at a hospital in New York, and she was talking about how the hospital gets $29,000 extra as a bonus if somebody has COVID and dies. So they're actually having minorities. They intubate, and as soon as they intubate these people, it's dead. Except the one guy who they
Pulled it out accidentally?
He pulled it. No, he pulled it out. They were using fentanyl to subdue the people somehow, and this dude was a junkie, and nothing bothered him. And he pulls it out, and he's like, "Thanks for saving my life, man." And they're like, she said, "I didn't have the heart to tell him he saved his own life." And there was a 37-year-old who was healthy, who then died. He was intubated, and he knew that these guys were working for him and him trying to help him, but he ended up dying, and she started sobbing with this guy. So yeah.
Chuck Gustafson, who's a friend of ours from the States. He's been down to Mexico and visited La Fuente. He said, "What a confusing time to be a pirate, too. If X marks the spot, then..."
Yeah.
That's the best thing I've heard, Chuck. Thanks.
Yes, we've got pirates out there every 6 feet digging and digging and digging. Yeah.
And that's actually kind of funny. I like that. It's almost as good as Keith's comment about me being a princess.
Yeah. And then you go to the grocery stores and they all have arrows in the rows. Nothing makes sense.
And they want people to go one way. Good morning, Terry. I think, Lori's, COVID 1984. That's from Art Berube.
Yeah, of course.
They need to open up Mexico completely because the people can't live like this much longer. The beaches are one of the main reasons people travel there. My heart goes out to all in Mexico. You know what? They're suffering. I mean, the food banks are running...
They're out of money.
Like crazy, and they're scrambling for money. I mean, money keeps appearing. Like, people keep donating, but they'll get really low, and then they have to say, "Please, please, please send us money." And because there's no assistance in Mexico, the government isn't even feeding people like the foreigners are, and I shouldn't say foreigners because it's a lot of the nationals that are feeding people to churches and really good organizations. There's a lot of them to trust and a lot of them to be able to donate your money to. Yeah. So if that's at all of interest to you guys, if you don't know anybody on your own, you can call us or
La Fuente Riviera. La Fuente Riviera.
La Fuente is a good one, and the John Ozello Memorial Food Bank, both of them, they work together. So
yeah, La Fuente, I think they can even get tax receipts in Canada and the US. So if you've got extra money, give them money because it's bonkers there. So it's starting to come online, but it's still going to be a while till everything is back to normal. They talk about the new normal, like, get used to this. No, I'm not going to get used to this. I'm just going to bitch and complain and moan and make sure that it goes back to normal. Fire those guys. Fire them.
And he will bitch and moan. Terry said good morning. Did I say that already?
Hello. Hi, Terry. So, yeah, I think we're not going to stay in Canada as long as I'd thought, because I said 3 to 4 months, or Chris is like, I don't think so. So, yeah, now I guess I get it. So we'll probably be back by end of July, last week of July, in that area. Maybe a little later, maybe not, but for sure in that area.
But we can't say for sure and then maybe. So our plans as of now is to leave then, but it depends on what's happening here, too. So, and home.
Yeah.
If the beaches still aren't open at the end of July,
there's no reason to go.
No reason to go back.
I mean, we don't go to the beach.
I have beautiful granddaughters that I miss like mad.
Yeah. So she sees them and she just, I miss them so much.
I might cry a little bit sometimes.
We had a pastor. Well, we have a pastor. He's kind of a head pastor. And he said, the people that come and they spend all of these months in Mexico and then don't miss their grandkids, he says, I don't trust those people. So yeah, it's like these people have they've done damage to their family. What are you doing?
Just trying to see what this was, but
she's crazy. She says, I'm just going to see what's going on with the chats, but then she's like, hey, let's see what's going on here too.
Well, I thought it was something. It came up on
our
feed.
It's the COVID info for Mexico.
But I thought it was addressing us. It looked like it was addressing us. So I wanted to see if they were gonna block you for talking about COVID all the time.
They would be so smart to do that. Yes, I know it's exhausting. Art, you are bang on. COVID-19 84, all in your face.
So Chuck is saying that they had their first service back in the building on Sunday. Better days ahead, which is true. They did allow churches to start meeting here too, I believe.
Yeah.
And Chuck said to vote them out. We can't vote. We don't get to vote in Mexico. We're not citizens, just residents.
Yeah, they'll take our tax money, but won't give us any options to fix anything.
Chuck is saying that they are hoping to be down in November, so it'll be lovely to see you, Chuck.
We will be back by November, guaranteed.
Oh yeah, we will not be here in the winter. No chance.
Christie's like, I have no clothes here. Everybody's like, oh, we have clothes for you. She's like, I have no clothes here. They just don't get it.
They just don't understand that I don't want to be here when it's cold.
Yeah.
And so the no clothes is just an excuse.
Exactly. Like, I don't have a snowblower. Can't stay. We're having chicken soup. Can't stay. Any excuse works.
Soup. I like chicken soup.
Any excuse works.
And Wendy is going to be meeting her daughter and family in Mexico in the winter. They live in California. Oh, so you'll be able to meet in your new condo.
That's great. So, I think for us, what's going on today?
Well, today we have some work stuff to do and banking stuff to do. And then
we have to start doing more advertising. The phone is ringing. It's just they're not coming through our websites like they used to. I think we've gone down in the rankings because so many people have gone up. We have to start paying somebody to do something.
Yeah, well, yeah. So, and then tonight we're having dinner at my brother's.
That's right. I thought Mackenzie was coming.
No, she has a meeting tonight.
Okay.
That she has to be at, talking about staffing issues. So, and I can imagine they went from 0 staff to now they're trying to play, and they're getting pretty busy. It's a pretty popular little restaurant.
It is amazing, even with half people, but with the service part, it's just crazy the dollars that they're doing out of these restaurants.
Well, they have such a huge restaurant that they can even at half capacity, they can have a lot of people in there.
Yeah.
Because it's on 2 levels, so there's lots of space to spread out. They've been able to do that. Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, I've heard the food's really good there. We had breakfast, and all of the breakfasts were delicious.
Yep.
They have deep fried French toast. Deep fried French toast.
Anytime you deep fry anything, it's just better. You can deep fry
We
bananas.
discussed that last week. Fat tastes good.
Fat tastes good. You can deep fry butter. You can deep fry
I don't
peanut butter.
get the point of deep frying butter and peanut butter. You'd have to have a really thick coating on it, otherwise it would just
They
dissolve.
deep fried ice cream. Remember the Chinese restaurant in Edmonton a million years ago? Shanghai, or whatever. So good they named
I
it
think
twice.
it's Beijing,
Beijing, Shanghai, whatever. You know, it's like Edmonton, Calgary, Red Deer.
No, it's not like that at all.
Oh, okay. New York.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Oh, that worked well. You got dry skin on your nose.
I know, it's from sneezing last week.
She had a horrible day. It was horrible.
Last Thursday. It was horrible. It was horrible.
And so on Saturday, she'd laugh or whatever. She'd say, stop. It hurts so
My
much.
ribs were so sore from sneezing so much.
It was very sad.
It's very sad.
Yeah. So I think, are we done, hon?
I think I'm just going to check and see if anybody else has added any more comments. A package was just delivered for me. Yay!
Hello,
My mom
Rosemary.
told me that.
Oh, your package, your phone case.
Maybe
probably.
my phone case. Good
Yep.
morning, Lori. Or Sheila and Rosemary. Where did I see Lori? Louise. That's my mommy.
So I'm going to just play this and see what you think. I don't know if it has music. This is kind of our new intro. So we got this here.
Didn't you already play it?
Yeah, but these are for the people that didn't see it, because then it went to blackness. So yeah, then I go like this, and poof, here we are. Poof.
So yeah, my friend Eva, who is here in Edmonton, her or surrounding area, they were able to be at church yesterday and sing.
What? Even with the moisture? What's with the moist thing? I don't get that. Because they say moist, like Trudeau said
that was something Trudeau said. He said no speaking moistly. And so people are making fun of him for saying such a stupid comment.
There's a million reasons to make fun of your prime minister in Canada. Because he's not my prime minister.
Technically, we are Canadian.
Yeah, but we're governed less. Because nobody rules us, man. Unless Mexico rules us, I guess.
My mom said no, so I don't know what no was.
No to you too. Whatever that means. So we'll say goodbye?
I think maybe it wasn't the phone. Maybe it was the little necklace thing I ordered.
Oh. So guys, have a fantastic Monday. Be kind to one another. Don't touch your spouse's face. Don't touch your face. Or what? Anything else?
No, I'm just trying to decide if I should touch your face or not.
It's disgusting. Don't do it.
My hands are clean. I wash them like 1,000,000 times a day.
All right. Happy Monday, guys. We love you. We really do. And we will see you tomorrow.